Yeah, we are live. Happy Monday. My name is Joseph, aka Coach JB, certified personal trainer and online fitness coach. And today we're going to talk about how to start your health and weight loss journey. All right, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment #replay. I'm going to invite a few of you here, so give me a moment as I invite some people and then we will get started. Hope your Monday is off to a great start. Hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready to crush it this week. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments. What's up to those of you tuning in? I'll see ya. Also, yeah, if you're tuned in now, do me a favor, tag a friend below or share this video. Let's get this algorithm buzz. Give me a moment. I'm going to invite a few more people, and then we'll get started, all right? In the meantime, let me know how you're doing in the comments. All right, a few more. What's up, Regina? What's up, Shelby? What's up, Danny? How you guys feeling today? All right. Again, we're going to talk about how to start your health and weight loss journey. What's up, Christelle? What's up, Todd? All right, let's get into it. How to start your health and weight loss journey. First off, let's talk about what it means to be healthy. Because a lot of people say they want to be healthier, right? So let's talk about it. What up, Judy? Being healthy refers to a state of well-being in which a person's physical, mental, and emotional dimensions are in good condition. Appreciate the love, Shelby. It implies the absence of disease or illness and the presence of vitality, energy, and overall optimal functioning. All right, a person who is healthy typically has a balanced lifestyle, engages in regular physical activity, consumes a nutritious diet, manages stress effectively, gets sufficient rest, and maintains positive social connections. All right, so now that we know what it means to be healthy, let's talk about how to start your health and weight loss journey. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, January? That's a unique name. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so the first thing you want to do, all right, if you're someone that's looking to start your health and your weight loss journey, so I'm speaking to beginners or anyone, maybe you've done it before, you fell off and you want to get back. All right, speaking to you. All right, first thing you want to do is determine how much weight you want to lose and why losing that weight is important to you. All right, determine how much weight you want to lose and why that is important to you. All right. Reason for that is we need to know what we're doing. We need to know where we're going. Where are we going? You need to know why, right? If you're trying to travel to a destination, you need to know where you're going. Otherwise, you're just going to be going in circles or going nowhere, right? Joyriding. So you need to know how much weight you want to lose and why it's important to you, okay? It's going to be different per person. There's some people, maybe they're overweight, maybe they're obese, maybe the doctor has explain to you that, like, hey, like, your life is in jeopardy if you don't lose X amount of weight. You're gonna face some serious problems. You may even die, right? That is a great purpose, right? So you need a purpose for why losing that weight is important to you. You need a reason to do it. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna stick with it. You're probably not gonna get started, right? You need to have a purpose, right? How different is your life gonna be when you hit this weight loss goal, right? Does that mean maybe you went through a divorce, maybe you don't feel confident anymore, maybe you want to get back into the dating game and you feel if you lose a certain amount of weight, then you'll regain your confidence and you'll be more eligible for the dating scene. Maybe that's your purpose, right? That's a purpose to help you get started. right? Or maybe you just want to be healthy. You know, the weight, you're carrying around some extra weight, you know, it's making you unhealthy, and you don't want to face the consequences of having some of these risks associated with being overweight. All right, maybe that's your purpose. All right, but either way it goes, number one, determine how much weight you want to lose and why that's important to you. All right, another thing under that is make sure that you have realistic expectations of your goals. All right, realistically, you're not going to lose 30 pounds overnight. Probably not going to lose. You're not going to lose that in a week. You're probably not going to lose that much weight in a month. Right, so you need to be realistic. Right, so realistic is, on a healthy scale, losing 1 to 2 pounds a week. So if you're losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, how much is that? That's about 4 to 8 pounds, maybe 10 if you're lucky, in a month. All right, so have realistic expectations of your goals. All right, number two. All right, so after you've determined how much weight you want to lose and why it's important to you, now you want to find a plan for your exercise and for your nutrition. What up, Joy? Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. All right, do me a favor and tag a friend below that may need to hear this, or just share the video. All right, either way works. All right, number two, find a plan for your exercise and for your nutrition. All right, in order to be healthy, what do we say? In order to be healthy, a person who is healthy typically has a balanced lifestyle, engages in regular physical activity, consumes a nutritious diet, manages stress effectively, gets good rest, and maintains positive social connections. All right, so you got to exercise and you got to eat well in order to be healthy, and definitely in order for you to lose weight. All right, it's got to happen. All right, you may be wondering, okay, how do I get this plan for exercise and nutrition? All right, you got options. All right, you can hire someone, personal trainer or fitness coach like me, myself, and I, or someone else, whichever you prefer, and they can provide you with the plan for your exercise and your nutrition. Or if you don't want to do that, you can also come up with your own plan. You come up with a plan yourself with a combination of research. All right, so you can go online and figure it out yourself. All right, the difference is when you hire someone to do it, or you pay someone to do it, or you invest in a program, your learning curve is shortened, meaning you don't have to spend the time figuring it out yourself, trial and error, blah, 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 XYZ. All right, that is the difference. All right, so if you have the means to invest and you want to save that time and you want to make sure you get it done correctly, I highly recommend taking that route. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have the means to invest, then you can figure it out yourself, right? But you got to have a plan, because again, we're trying to get to a destination, right? Without a plan, how are we going to get there? All right, that's one way. If you're an absolute beginner, I'll give you a plan now. If you're an absolute beginner, you've never done anything, and you're like, hey, I'm ready to get started, and you may be wondering, how can I get started? All right, maybe you're not tech savvy, maybe you don't know how to go on Google or YouTube and kind of figure things out for yourself, and maybe you don't have the means to invest. All right, so if that's you, maybe you're overweight, obese, beginner, all you need to do is, if you're not doing anything, start going for walks. All right, start going for set a goal to do 5 to 10 minute walks a day, every day, for a week. Do that for a week, and then bump it up. All right, if you went 5 to 10 for a week, maybe 2 weeks, bump it up to 10 to 15 minutes the prior week. All right, then do that for a week or two, bump it up from 10 to 15 to 15 to 20 minutes. Right, start off doing that. All right, be conscious of what you eat, so you know the things, I don't care who you are, you know the things that aren't helping you reach your goals, right? So eating junk food, pizza, eating lots of bread, these things are not helping you reach your goals, right? So reduce the amount of those things and start choosing more fruits and vegetables, right? That's for the beginner, right? You can start there. That's going to allow you to see some progress, right? Do that for a few weeks. You will see some progress, right? Going for those walks, right? The more time you do, the better, right? But maybe everyone's different levels, right? Some people may have some limitations where they can't walk for that long due to lung issues, right? We're all different. All right, so those of you out there who may criticize, oh, it's just 5 to 10 minutes, you got to realize that there's different levels of fitness. There's different levels of health, right? There's some people that may be coming out of a health crisis. Maybe they can only walk for 5 minutes, right? So you got to be realistic about what you can do. If that's you, 5 to 10. If you can do more, start walking. Be conscious of what you eat, portion control, and you will see some progress, all right, for a while. And then at some point, you're still going to have to find a plan. All right, so if that's you, take that, run with it, let's go. All right, It's so hard to say no to those Oreos. I get it. I understand. I get it. I get it. But those Oreos are the devil. Real talk. Because Oreos are not help. I love Oreos. I can't even front. I love Oreos. If I get a milkshake, when I do get a milkshake, I get the cookies and cream. That's Oreos, right? But the truth is, it's not helping you get to your goals. It's definitely not helping you be healthier. Pretty much anything you go and get from a fast food restaurant or anything that comes in a box or a package is not good for you. It has chemicals in it, so it's been stripped of the nutrients that your body needs, and you're also putting the chemicals in your body. All right. Number 3. What up, Justin? How you feeling, bro? Call you after this live. Number 3. All right. So we've determined how much weight we want to lose and why it's important. Now we found a plan for exercise and our nutrition. Third thing we need to do is follow the plan. All right. Follow the plan with discipline and consistency. All right. What good is a plan if you don't follow it? All right. We're trying to go on this road trip we're trying to go on this trip to our destination. We're going from one point to the other point. All right. We have a map to get to where we need to go. If we don't use that map, we're not going to get there efficiently. We're going to waste time. Right. We're going to go the wrong way. Right. We're going to have to reroute. We don't know where we're going. Right. So you got to follow the plan if you want to see results. It's that simple. I don't even really need to say much more about that, but I will say this, right? So if you have a plan to follow, right? Let's say your plan has you exercising 3 days per week, all right? And you do one. You're not following the plan consistently. You're not being disciplined, right? If your nutrition, right? If your nutrition is all over the place, let's say you're the person that's supposed to eat 1,800 calories a day, right? You're supposed to consume 1,800 calories a day, all right? One day is 1,700. One day is 1,400. One day is 1,000. One day is 2,300. It's not consistent, all right? If it's inconsistent, you're not going to see the results that you want to see, all right? I'm keeping that one short and sweet, all right? So we've determined how much weight we want to lose and why it's important. We found a plan for our exercise and our nutrition. We're following the plan. Hopefully, we're following the plan with discipline and consistency. The fourth thing we need to do is track our progress, all right? Track your progress, all right? You can do this by recording your weight, taking body measurements, taking photos, getting your body fat percentage measured, and etc. All right. I recommend doing things outside of just recording your weight. And the reason I say that is because your weight can be influenced by so many different things, especially you ladies out there, all right? Your weight can be influenced by hormonal imbalances. It can be influenced by water retention. It can be influenced by menstrual cycles, right? So many different things that your weight, your scale weight, can be influenced by. So measuring your weight, your scale weight, is a good good measure, right? It is a good measure just to kind of give you a general idea of where you are in your journey. But you should also have some different means of measuring your progress as well, all right? Those photos are not going to lie to you. Take the photo before you start your journey and then take it again 30 days after, all right? You'll be able to see if something changed or if something did not change, right? And if it didn't change, then that means you need to change something in what you're doing, all right? Track your progress, all right? So we've determined how much weight you want to lose and why it's important to you. You found a plan for your nutrition and your exercise. You're following the plan with discipline and consistency. You're tracking your progress. The last thing you need to do, the fifth thing you need to do, is make it a lifestyle, all right? Once you've built up some momentum and developed a healthier lifestyle, in order to sustain or maintain those results, you must continue doing what you have been doing, all right? In order to sustain or maintain the results that you've gotten, you must continue doing what you've been doing, all right? Many people fall victim of getting too comfortable with a little bit of success, and they end up self-sabotaging, all right? Self-sabotaging means, maybe you started your journey, you saw some results, right? Maybe you wanted to lose 30 pounds, right? But you lost 10. You lost 10 that first month. You had, you built some healthy habits. You got rid of some unhealthy habits, and you're feeling good about that 10. You done got some compliments. Girl, you looking good. Or, bro, I see you. Whatever. Now you're feeling good. And you get a little bit too confident, a little bit too comfortable where you are. And now you start undoing some of the stuff, right? So now you go back to partaking in those unhealthy habits, right? Now you may skip the gym. You're like, I'm good. I lost those 10. I'll be all right. I can just skip it once, right? And those habits start stacking, and you self-sabotage and lose those results. I've seen it time and time again. Happens to a lot of people, all right? So make it a lifestyle. So when you start, you need to work on your mind. I tell my clients all the time, work on your mindset. Before you get started, you need to go ahead and in your mind, make up your mind like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, because you want to be healthy the rest of your life, right? All right. You want that weight off the rest of your life, right? You want to look good, or whatever, however you want to look, whatever your purpose is for losing that weight and being healthy. You want that for the rest of your life, right? You don't want that just for like a week, right? Or just a moment. You want to keep that, right? You want, if it's money you want to keep that money, right? You don't want to lose it. All right, so you gotta make it a lifestyle. That is it. If you got questions, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer and I'll answer your questions, but that is the lesson. That's it. Joey says tracking gets problematic when strength training. You preaching. Absolutely. It's gonna be, look guys, it's gonna be a challenge, right? I can give you good energy, making this content, giving you these lives. I can be encouraging. I can, make motivation, whatever. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. So understand that too before you get started. It's going to be a challenge, because if it wasn't a challenge, everybody would do this. Everybody would look good. There wouldn't be any overweight people. There wouldn't be any obese people. The doctor wouldn't have to tell people like, hey, you need to lose X amount of weight or you might die. Or if you don't die, you're going to have these issues that you got to live with. You're going to be on meds, right? If it was easy, everyone would just do it. So it's going to be a challenge, right? The challenges are going to be, I'm from this. So for those of you who don't know, I'm from the South. I'm from Tennessee. All right. So in the South, pretty much, and just in the southern region of the U.S., culturally, food is a thing, right? So if you're that person, right, you're trying to overcome this obstacle, so to speak, it's going to be a challenge because the people around you may not understand or may not be supportive of you changing your lifestyle. It's going to be a challenge, right? So you're going to have to figure it out. They'll ask you why you're doing what you're doing and may criticize what you're doing. But once if you're someone trying to lose 30 pounds or more, once you do that and accomplish that, they're going to see you. I was born in Memphis, but I grew up in Fayetteville, Tennessee. I lived in Murfreesboro for college, and I also lived in Nashville, Tennessee for a few years. Now I live in San Diego, California. But once you accomplish that goal and get those results, like I said, they'll criticize you and ask you why in the beginning, but once you get there, they're going to be like, how did you do that? How did you do it? Girl, you look good. Oh my God, how did you do that? Bro, you did the damn thing. How did you do it? They're going to ask you how. And then all you got to do is be like, hey, you remember when you were asking me, like, why are you doing that? Why are you eating that way? Why you can't come to brunch with us? Why you ain't drinking? Blah, 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 blah. Like, what? Then you remind them, like, remember, I was disciplined during those times and you didn't understand? That's how I did it. Boom. That's it. That's it. January says, is bicycling just as good as walking? Bicycling just as good as walking? Yeah, it is. Absolutely. The good thing about these smartwatches is they can measure your heart rate, right? So you can know what heart rate range you're in. It can let you know like how many calories you're burning. So, it just depends. So it depends the intensity that you're doing, right? So you could bicycle and you could be going really slow and like your heart rate's not really that much elevated, but you could be walking, maybe you're walking uphill and your heart rate is more elevated because you're exerting yourself more walking uphill. So it just depends on the intensity of what you're doing, right? Because you could walk at a fast pace, flat, and get your heart rate up. If you're bicycling, you could pedal fast for X amount of time, maybe 30 seconds or so, and slow it down for 30 seconds and crank it back up, and you're still able to keep your heart rate up. All right. So keeping your heart rate up, keeping your heart rate up or keeping it in a certain zone is, it just depends. It's going to determine whether you're burning more calories, whether you're in your fat burning zone, whether you're training for endurance, whatever it may be. I understand tough with the Southern cuisine. Yeah, it's a challenge in the South for sure. When I was there, like the culture is built around going out to eat. When I go back home and visit the fam, that's what everyone does. It's like, hey, and like most of the small town we're from is pretty much just all you can eat, which tastes amazing, but probably not, I'm gonna call it spade a spade. It's not good for you, especially the way most people eat, right? And I grew up around people that, I did it too. We would fix a plate, and that plate is like way over portion, way over portion. It's stacked, right? I mean, you may have 2-3 different meats, protein options, 2-3 different carbs on your plate, bread on the plate. You eat that. Some people go back for seconds. After that, some people go get dessert. On top of that, you probably drinking some kind of beverage like this, not water. And maybe in where we're from, it was sweet tea. I used to love it. I didn't know. I was unaware until I went to school and got the knowledge that, like, yo, this leads to overweight and obesity. This lifestyle leads to that, right? Some people still don't know. So that's why I'm making this video, all right? But yeah, it was a challenge to undo that. The first thing I did was, I kind of started younger. The first thing I did was I realized that consuming these beverages like had calories, so I transitioned away from those and started drinking like water, mixing that with Crystal Light. Did that. Then I learned about, like fried chicken is not good. We love fried chicken. We love fried chicken, right? Not good for you, right? Lots of fat, it clogs your arteries, leads to heart attacks, right? Do baked chicken, grilled chicken instead, all right? You don't need that stuff that makes it fried. Or find a way, like a healthy way to make it, so to speak, fried. Have that fried texture without it actually being fried, all right? So the Crisco, the lard, no bueno. All the sodium added. Stop putting salt on your food, people. Stop putting salt on your food, all right? That's gonna clog your arteries also. You don't want that. You don't want that smoke of heart disease. Promise you. All right. Appreciate you, Joy. I'm trying to set an example. I try, but some people are gonna do what they want to do regardless. But if you want to be, this video is for the people that want to make change, want to see results. This is for you, all right? And it's also just to bring awareness to the people that don't have the knowledge. All right. What's up, Nicolette? I hope I pronounced that correctly. What up, Michael, Brenda, Jawad, Mo? Guys, that is it. Happy Monday. I mentioned number 2. Again, I'm just going to run through these recap real quick, all right? So how to start your health and weight loss journey, all right? Number 1, you need to determine how much weight you want to lose and why it's important to you. Number 2, you need to find a plan for your exercise and for your nutrition. Number 3, that plan that you found, you need to follow that plan with discipline and consistency, all right? Number 4, you need to track your progress so that you know if it's working or not, so that you know that it's working or not working. If it's not working, you need to change something. That's all that means, all right? Doesn't mean that you need to feel bad, feel guilty, that you suck. Doesn't mean that. It means you just need to change something. That's all that means if you're not seeing progress, right? And number 5, make it a lifestyle. Make it a lifestyle. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll keep getting what you're getting, all right? That's it, all right? If you are out there and you're like, I need that plan. Like, I don't really want to spend the time going on Google, and now there's 1,000 different ways I can get to where I'm trying to go. I want someone to show me how to do it, when to do it, etc. If that's you, all you got to do is, I'm an online fitness coach. Been doing this since 2011, all right? Had seen lots of success with various clients throughout my years, right? The ones that listen, get results. The ones that do what they want to do and don't listen, probably don't get results, right? But if that's you and you need help, all you got to do is comment below that, hey, I need help with finding a plan with my exercise and my nutrition, or one or the other, both, whichever. Comment that below, or you can send me a DM, reach out, and I will see if I can help you. Can't help everyone, because not everyone is willing to be helped. Not everyone has the means to be helped, but maybe I can. So let's figure it out. That's it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. Sweet is definitely the demon. That's the devil. It's the monster. All right. Sugar is the devil. All right, that's all I got. Happy Monday to you guys. Do me a favor, like this video, share this video, and tag a friend below that may need to see this video. That's it. I'll see you all in the next live. Hope you have a fantastic day. That's it. Your time to be 1% better is right now. You're welcome. See you on the next live.